Hi, my name is Michael Stanifer. I'm a senior here at Santa Clara University, and I am a finance and theater arts double major. Business program, you get a lot of the technical knowledge and the logistics and kind of the data science, if you will, of the business world. But something that the theater major does that ultimately complements it perfectly is if you look at theater as the study of people, and everything that involves, including presentationalism, being able to read a room, being able to improvise, being able to present, being able to work and collaborate and work towards a bigger picture. That's something the business school tries to teach through practice, but not through lessons. And if you combine that with a theater major and a finance major, you get basically a candidate in the workforce that can do everything a company needs to, not only technically, but in terms of the actual corporate environment. When you're in an interview, the interviewer is trying to establish, one, your ability to perform the job on a technical level, but also is this someone that I want to work with? Is this someone that will fit the company and someone I don't have to worry about fitting into our culture? And as an actor or someone trained in acting, you can fit any culture because that's what you're trained in, is to look at something from multiple perspectives. And something an actor knows is that when you're in a production of any sort, you have to collaborate and work towards a big picture with directors, designers, costumes, lighting. And that's something that gets carried over very well into the business world. And so one of the things I always stress is I have the ability to compromise, and I have the ability to collaborate with all these other elements that are far beyond my own realm and expertise. But I understand enough about them, I understand enough about the bigger picture that I can make sure the whole thing works and modify what I'm doing to make sure the whole company or the whole production is a success, not just myself. I say do both. I'm someone who did both. I also played a D1 sport. I also studied abroad, and I'm still here and alive and graduating in 4 years with relative success. So I'd say do it, don't even hesitate twice, because oftentimes you need to stand out as a candidate in the business world, and they're going to see a lot of finance majors or a lot of marketing majors, a lot of econ majors, whatever it is you want to study, but what's that one thing that separates from you? And there will be very few theater majors, and that often sets it up, so much so that in every interview experience I've ever had, the first question they ask was, tell us about your theater major, how can your theater major help us? And even more so when I actually got hired, the biggest reason when my interviewer called me to inform me I got the job was because of my theater background. So don't even hesitate twice. If you want to be a unique candidate and a competitive candidate, it's something you have to do. The work you do when you see it come together, just to see people's expressions and reactions, and then getting stopped on my way to class to be told how much they enjoyed the production, that's something that's very meaningful to me. And to know that I touched somebody's life or made somebody's day better through something I was a part of, as well as the individual issues and questions that each production raised. But just to know that somebody's day was made a little bit better, or someone's life was made a little bit more curious by something I was a part of, I think is the most meaningful thing you could ever do.